So we were discussing about Bootstrap. So what is Bootstrap is? It's a CSS framework. Bootstrap is CSS. If I just start with Bootstrap definition, Bootstrap is a CSS framework which help us you to build fast, responsive websites. It helps us to build fast and responsive websites. So before going to Bootstrap, you should know what are the prerequisites of this course. What are the prerequisites? What are the things you should know about the learning the Bootstrap? You should know about HTML. You should know about the CSS. These are the prerequisites before starting with the Bootstrap. So let us start with this Bootstrap. So how we go to know about Bootstrap is, if we go open to our browser, in browser we can just have a, let me just open my browser. We can get a browser open and we can just write Bootstrap, and the first link we'll get from his official site, that is getbootstrap.com. We'll get our first link from the official site, that is getbootstrap.com, and from this site we can know more about the Bootstrap. If I just click on this site, you can see they say that Bootstrap is a fast responsive site. We can build the responsive sites with the help of Bootstrap. So how we'll get start means, so to learn anything, what should we know is how to download the things and how to use the thing. So here we have a download button directly. We can download the Bootstrap version and utilize in our projects. So first, let me just show you one thing. Let me just go with the simple understanding, that is known as Bootstrap installation. Bootstrap installation. So how you can install Bootstrap in your project? There are two ways. We can integrate our Bootstrap in the projects. First way is download and use. Second one is just use the CDN. Use the CDN. The CDN here stands for Content Delivery Network. Content Delivery Network. Okay, we are having these two ways to use Bootstrap. So let us see each of the way one by one. First, let us see how to download and use this project. So we go to bootstrap.com. This is our official site. We'll just download this button. We'll click on this download and we can see download source, or we can download everything. So what we'll do, I will just download source. Okay, my download of Bootstrap will start. You can say a zip file is getting downloaded in my system. Okay, it has downloaded very fast. We can show in folder. Okay, if I just want to show in folder, what is happening is it is downloaded. Let us click on show in folder. Okay, it has shown in the folder. So we can go to the downloads. In the downloads, I can just see this. I will right click this, extract the files, extract here. So I got a Bootstrap. Okay, where it is? Just a second. Right click, extract files to. Okay, we have opened this Bootstrap 5.0 version and we are having these many files. Inside this we have a distribution folder, dist folder. Okay, if I go to here in dist folder, I am having other two folders, that is CSS and JS. I am having two folders, CSS and JS. So let me just copy this dist folder. I don't care about the other folders. I will just right click, copy. I will right click and copy. I will go to desktop now, and in the web dev folder, I will just create a new folder. I will just create a new folder which is having Bootstrap. Okay, I will just write Bootstrap, enter, and inside this folder I will just paste the thing. I will just paste the dist folder. Okay, I got the dist folder here. So just to check this, I will just open this with the VS Code. I will just open this in the VS Code, and in the VS Code, let us say I create one project. Let us say I create one project. Let me just create the project with the help of index.html. I created this project and I will just write this way. Okay, this is my HTML project, HTML basic project. Here I can just write my h1 and everything. H1, hi, welcome to Bootstrap learning. Okay, learning. So welcome to Bootstrap learning. I will just write this way and right click. open with live server. So what it will happen means it will just open the things in my browser, and here in this thing we can just have the different thing. Let us say I am having this. I want to give some styles. I want to give some styles here. So what I'll do, I will just include these files. We are having CSS files and JS file, right? See, we have different CSS files. We are having different JS files. So what I'll do means I will just go to the head. I will just link an external file, link with the style CSS I want. Where is the style.css file? It is inside the dist folder, dist slash in the CSS folder slash. We are having something called bootstrap.min.css, something we have. Bootstrap.min.css. I will just link this file. Okay, so we are here in the Bootstrap learning. We have included our path. This is the path to the dist. Inside dist folder, I went to the CSS folder, and inside I will open this bootstrap.min.css. So here, if I just come here, there is no change in my browser. There is a change in my browser because you can see here the h1 styling has been changed and all these things has changed. Let us see. If I just comment this link, you can check the browser. It is looking this way. We are having some space up and we are having some different font here. And if I just include this link, you can just see we are having a different kind of h1 tag. So what is the difference means? If I just write one class, let me just write one class, and I'll just write text and hyphen primary. If I just write this, you can just check out the color has been changed to blue. The color has been changed to blue. I have not updated any color because see in my page I have never wrote text primary class. I have not wrote text primary class. Who is giving this class means this Bootstrap CSS is giving. You can see this is the CSS which we got from the Bootstrap. The Bootstrap people, what they did means they wrote some CSS. We cannot read this CSS, so let me just right click and format this document. Format document. So it will change into the format understandable way. So here you can see there are the most of the CSS they have written. Okay, you can just see for h1 they have given some properties. For media queries also they have written something. So the Bootstrap is giving you CSS without writing any single count of CSS. We are able to apply colors and all these properties. So this is one way to install Bootstrap in the local. You just need to download the files, just link one file inside the dist folder, and the JS file also you can link. You can write script with the source attribute. Then you can go to the dist folder slash inside JS folder slash you can write bootstrap.min.js. Okay, bootstrap.min.js. These are the two files we should include to get started with the Bootstrap. Now you can say my Bootstrap project initialization is complete. My Bootstrap project initialization is complete by the first method, downloading and utilizing. How we verify it? We can just try giving text primary class. If it applies blue color, we can say Bootstrap is successfully installed. Else, we need to check our configuration. So this is one way. Let us go to the second way. Let us say we don't want to create here. We'll just close this and we click here. We'll write say installation using CDN. Okay, .html I will create. I will hit enter. Next what I'll do means I will go to getbootstrap.com. Let us say we go to getbootstrap.com. Here we'll click read the documentation. Recall the steps. We go to getbootstrap.com. We'll click on this button, read the docs. We come here, read the docs, and after reading the docs, we can, if we want quick start, we can come here, go down. You can include these two CDN links. They are called CDN links. For CSS, you can give this link. For JavaScript, you can give this link, or else just a bit up, you can just say we are having these links already included. So what we do, we'll just copy this, copy to clipboard, and we'll just come here and paste it. Right click and open this. You can just see Bootstrap is already installed in my system, and I can verify by giving class text primary. You can just see I got a blue color here. Now you can say that Bootstrap is successfully installed with the help of CDNs. So what does this CDN means? This is a link. Okay, let me just copy this. This is a link to /dist/css/bootstrap. this is uploaded here on this file path. We are having this file. So let me just copy this link and paste in the browser. If I just paste in the browser, you can see the same CSS is there uploaded here, and the same CSS we have downloaded here. So you can use any way possible, whatever you want. Okay, anything you can use. You can use either download the CSS or else just give the direct link to the CSS. It is downloaded on this website, cdnjsdelivery.npm bootstrap. They have given the link directly. What on the offline version, what we used to do, we just download the files, and in our local we used to give the link. This is the main difference between downloading and using. You can just download the files or you can directly use from this file. So this is the installation of Bootstrap. Now let me just tell you some differences. What is the differences between installation online and offline? So first step and second step. First step is by downloading, right? If I go with downloads, if I just go with downloads, I don't need internet. I don't need internet to test. It is like not recommended for production. It is like slow. More files are required. Okay, more files are required in my system. Okay, these are the some advantages and all these things. So for same as online using, every time you want to use, you require an internet. No extra files downloaded. No extra files download. And we can just have the, like, it is very fast considered, because we are not storing files, so it will be only one file we are running and other files are coming from the net, so it is fast compared to the downloaded files. So these are some differences. So let us see what Bootstrap will give you. Let me just close all the things. We don't require anything. Just will come here, and when we click on the normal, when we click on the getbootstrap.com, we need to start reading the documentation, what they provide. We need to start reading the documentation. Click this button, read the docs, and you can just see some English words. They can see, you can use these links. This link is equal to this link. Both are same. You can have a look. It is main.bootstrap CSS. Same, main.bootstrap CSS. So here you are getting different things. You can have a customization options. You have layout options. You have the content. You have the forms. You have the components. Most important thing what I am going to teach you here is about the components. You are going to see about the components, and apart from components, we are going to see some utility classes. So let me just go here on my VS Code. We'll use this folder, and what I'll do, I will just make it in the two sides. Okay, let me just make browser half, and this is half. Okay, this is half and this is half. In browser we are having this basic project. Let me just close this way. So now we can see we are having this. Hi, welcome to Bootstrap. Now let us just change the colors. I will just use H1 again. I will just write hi. If I just save this, I got hi. I will use some classes. I will just use some classes. Classes are text primary. I hope you know this. What it will apply? It will apply the blue color to it. Next, duplicating it down, text primary we can have, text danger we can have. Okay, it will apply you red color. If we have text warning, it will apply you yellow color. Text warning, it is yellow color. If I just go with the text info, you can just see it is having some bluish, not exact bluish, it is having different color. Okay, so what I am writing, I am just writing some CSS classes. And I am not writing any CSS for them. The CSS is already given in this file, that is given by Bootstrap. I have not touched any file. I have not written any CSS, but it has given by the Bootstrap. Similarly, let us say this is about the text property. I want to have some buttons on my page. Buttons on my page. And if I just comment this out, I can just write one thing. If I just write button, let us say BUTTON button, I can use this way. So I got one button. This is the normal HTML button, but let us change this button with the help of Bootstrap class. I will just use a class element, and I will just write BTN danger, means it will make a red button. Okay, next, if I duplicate it down, BTN, I will make it BTN primary. Okay, it will add a blue button. Next, I can make btn warning. So it will make a yellowish button. Next, I can make a btn info. It is a different button. So, sir, it is okay. We are having different buttons. So let me just give you one more other thing. Again, I will make button. Okay, I will not make this my button. I will close this. I will just duplicate it down. I will use one br tag here before going br tag, and I will just make a duplicate copy of this. So now I will get the same buttons here. First, will include this normal button also. BUTT1 button, BUTT1 button, and BTN danger, BTN, all these things are there, right? I will just press Alt key. I will click here, click here, click here, click here. This is multifunction personality. On one time I can use different words. Okay, I'll click outside. So now you can see I got the but what I class I give BTN. Next class I gave is BTN hyphen outline hyphen danger. So means it will just get the buttons with the hover effects. Okay, you can give a outline buttons. So there is no need to write. I have not written a single style in my page, but I am getting different styles on my web browser. So see, these buttons are attached. These buttons are touched. We cannot get any gap. So what I'll do, I will just give some margin on the top. Okay, let me just cut them. Control X, and I will just make one div, and inside this I will paste them. Okay, div, inside this div I will cut this div here, and I will make it here also. So now there is no margin, right? I will just use one class M for margin. M from top I need, or else write M top, I need something called 4 margin. See, you will get some top margin here. You can just get a margin from top without writing any property on this CSS file. So these are the properties you can get from Bootstrap. This is how you can develop very fast website. So whenever you need this kind of button, you just need to write one class. Okay, two classes, BTN, BTN danger. When you need some this kind of button which hover effects, then you just need to write BTN, BTN warning. Next step comes to your mind is, sir, do we need to memorize all these things? Do we need to memorize BTN danger, BTN primary? No need to memorize. Let me just show you how you can get all these classes and how you can use them. So for that, we'll open a new tab. We'll open a new tab on the full screen. We'll do. We'll just write on the getbootstrap.com. Just a sec. So resume recording. So what we have seen is we have seen about the buttons and all these things. So let me just tell you how you can get all these classes. We don't need to memorize any of these classes. So our task is to learn these classes means just we need to come here. Coming to Bootstrap, just type the getbootstrap.com. Getbootstrap.com. First link you will get from this getbootstrap.com. This is the first link. Then our task is click on this link. Next, read the documentation. If you want to know about buttons, there is a search option. You can just write BUTTON buttons. Enter. You can just have the look. What are the classes they are using and how it affects. If I write BTN, BTN primary, this is the look. BTN, BTN secondary, BTN, BTN success, BTN, BTN danger, BTN, BTN warning, info, light, dark, link. You can just have this classes to get the different effect. These are the classes you can have the directly. So sir, we want to test it is just copy it, come here, our code, direct copy paste. I will paste here and I will go to my browser where I am having this. You can just see directly primary, secondary, success, danger, warning, info, light, all the things are there with me. Next thing is, let us say we need some outline buttons. This kind of hover effects we need. Okay, light, dark, info, warning. So what they have given is, they have given BTN outline primary, BTN outline success, they have given, and with this line, like I need success, so I can copy only this line to get this effect in my page. If you want this dark buttons, then you can get this dark one copy. For you to show, I will just copy all. I will come to my code and I will just say, I will just write one comment, BTN outline, BUTTN button outlines something. I'll use this way and I will just make this way, and you can see in my browser I got the outlines. You can just see all the things are working as usual. So just a copy paste you should know from where I should copy and what I should copy. Let us say I want to have some text properties. I'll just write text. Okay, you can have the text. Text also same thing works. We can have the background colors. Let me just tell you about this background colors. If you want to have different backgrounds, just you need to use this one things. You just need to write dot bg hyphen primary, dot bg secondary, bg success, bg danger, bg warning. Let us try here. Let me just come here. There is nothing here. Let us create one paragraph. We'll just create p. Okay, we'll just create one p for paragraph, and we'll write some lorem ipsum. And in lorem ipsum, I will just use one class. Class is bg success. If I just write bg success, if I come here, I got a green color. I want to change the color. Then I will just write bg info. It will change the color to bg info. I will just make it bg danger. Bg danger. It will make it to a red color. So you can just check the background colors, and all these things are very easy with this Bootstrap. So you can have this bg primary, secondary, success, warning, body, white, and transparent. If I write bg dark, it will be dark. I just need to change bg dark. Instead of danger, I will just change to dark, and it will dark. Color white, it should be right. Then I can just write text white. Okay, text white, color black. Okay, we can manually give these properties also. We can just select this p, color white, background color black we can give, or else we can use the classes from the Bootstrap. So next thing is, you can also use the gradients. Okay, if you want to have some gradients, bg primary, you can write bg gradient class to get the gradients. Okay, these are the some things. So let us go to the next property, that is called borders. How you can give the border means, if you want a border to something, just you can use this property. You can use border, border primary, border secondary, border success, and all these things. So let us try on our paragraph only. In my paragraph, I can just write border, border, border primary. Let us try. We got some primary border. Yeah, on the bluish color, if I just remove the bg color, then you can see there will be a border. Text white, I should also see, we get the border. Text white, now it is text dark, we can change. Okay, so you can play around with this. We got a blue border. We want some green border, means border success. These are just inspired from the normal classes. Success means greens, danger means red, and all these things you can get things. Border, success, danger, and all these things you can get from here. Okay, so if you want some dangerous heading, this kind of thing, you can just see. If I want this email address and all these things, I just need to copy from here to here. If I need some dangerous heading, I just want to copy from here to here. I will copy. I will try here. I will just write something. I will just paste it here, and inside my output, I can just have a look. I will just close this. I got the dangerous heading in the bottom. Let me just create some breaks here. We'll create what we'll do. We'll write some br, so that it will be up little bit. So we got this dangerous heading, right? So let us see other things here. So let me just tell you some important thing. We have buttons, we have text colors, we have the background colors, we have the borders, and what are the colors we have? Colors I already told you. This is the text primary, text secondary, text success, text danger, warning. All these things you can just have a look on this. We can, if you want, we can copy it. We can just try pasting. We can just write a command text colors. There is no requirement to show you all this. Just you can get from the website. We can just show here. We can just get all the colors here. Text primary, success, all these things you can get on the screen. So let us move to the other things. Display properties. Display properties are all there here. You can just play with this display properties. Display flex is there. Display grid is there. Display none is there. I'll be telling you this afterwards. So let us go with the flex. Flex properties are also there. You can just write dflex for display flex and all the things. Okay. Flex, opacity, positions. You can try all these properties. Text properties, I believe they are same. Text alignment is also there. Let me just show you text alignment. We can have, let us say, we have one text. Let me just make one text. Span I will use. Span, let us say, hi, I am span. If I come here, you can see hi, I am span. I will just make it class. class text danger. Okay, it is text danger. Now I want it in the center, so I will just write text center. You can see this span tag. Okay, text center or what? This name is text. Let me just get the exact class. We don't remember the exact class. What is the thing is I should write text center. I should give text center. What is the exact? We did a spelling mistake maybe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Understood. So we can have the p tag here. Let us try. Because span is already in center, right? It does not have any parent element. So now it is in center. If I just want in the right, just instead of center, I just need to use right. Okay. Right is this side. We can have left. Okay. You can just see here. If you want to have this way, text start we can give, text center we can give, text end we can give. It is for not right. It is end. Start end and center. We can just have it is in the end now. It start will be here, center will be here, and end will be at the end. Okay, this is how it Bootstrap has given us classes. So this is the text things on different things. So this is one of the Bootstrap things. Now let me just go to the other properties which we have with the Bootstrap is some position properties. We can have shadows also. If you want to have this like this larger shadows, this regular shadows, and the cards and all the things, just you can copy all these things, or else you want this larger shadow only, just copy this last line. Let us see how it works. Let me just try. We'll come here, we'll paste this line here, and we can have a shadow kind of thing. We can see this is we got a card kind of effect, right? And if I just want to make it width, I will just make it small. Width I will just make it 50%, or else we'll make it 50. So it will on the half screen. It is on the half screen now, and we'll duplicate it once. Again we'll make a width 50, and I will just on the top I can just use the display classes. Control X I will use this div, and I will place in this, and I will just use class dflex, means display flex. Okay, it came out it. The width can be like it cannot be 50, it should be like around 25. We can make so that it looks good. 25% here, 25% here. So you can just say how it looks. Margin we should give better. M I want to give M end. M end I will give some margin 3. Let us say we got some margin. I need some this way. So you got some margins. So you can have the different kind of things. 25, 25. I can duplicate it down. So you'll get the different things. Okay, one more. It should go to the next line. Maybe. Yeah, we got these things. We can just change the everything here. We can change image. We can keep images here. And these are called hover effect cards, right? So this is about the shadow. You can give the shadow large, shadow small. That's your choice. Next, let us see other things. What do we have? Sizing and spacing. Okay, this is what I told you. You can just see M for margin and P for padding. If you want to have different things, you can just get from here. T for top, B for bottom, S for start, E for end, and X class for left and right, Y class for top and bottom. Okay, this is what we have. If you after that writing, we need to write 0, 1 to 5. What does this means? If you write 0, it will not add any margin. If you write 1, it will add 0.25 rem, 0.5, 0.1.5, and 3. These are the units. Okay, you can learn from here. M unit right for margin, P unit right for padding. So this is the about the utility classes of Bootstrap. So what we learn in next classes, we learned about the components in the Bootstrap. So this is the end of this utility classes in Bootstrap.